Hello everyone, welcome to Ideology by Arinze Ezendiokwelu from Port Harcourt, South Nigeria. And here we'll tell you about what stands for, which is Ideology. First of all, let me tell you what means. Is an abbreviation of Manfredi Mondial Movement, which can be defined as the following. is a community of ordinary people, selflessly helping each other. is a social network that connects its participants in a single community as a form of financial mutual aid. It's a scheme that brings together two special types of people, those who provide help, which we call PH, and those who receive financial aid, which we call GH. Though at every point in time you always provide a GH. That's the beauty of MMM. MMM is not a charity organization, but rather a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. Ideology, still on it. is a community, it's a peer-to-peer system where participants transfer money directly to each other. I have to point out that because those have the central account where you pay money to anybody and they now link, the money goes to direct to each identified individual, to each singular individual. That's the beauty, and that's what makes MMM so lovely. Our goal in MMM as a community, which is simple, that MMM's goal is to eradicate the war on just financial system and introduce complete financial equality and stability among everyone. We want to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Let there be a balance. That's what MMM stands for. That's what MMM believes in, and that's what MMM have done and continue to be doing. MMM creates a platform bank with no stronghold over you for executing a financial project on loan. You don't need to rely on an interest-based loan for the bank financial system of MMM. That's what we love about MMM. First of all, let me now tell you how this MMM you have been hearing about works. is a community of people providing help for each other. And that's how it works. When you provide help, you get help also. In MMM, we have the hand that gives, with PH, that is to provide, and the hand that receives, which is the GH. The provide help is the starting point we give birth to reward. The get help is the reward point which enables the financial equality in our society. And that's it. That's the beauty of life. You can't get when you don't give. And that's the main and that's the principle behind MMM. That when you give, you get back. The thing that you need to know about MMM. And it's an internal currency recognized by the system, which is interpreted into participant currency. The calculation of the reward points occur twice a week, which is on Tuesday, on Thursday. That's why you hear people saying Tuesday and Thursday is the best day of their life. I'm telling you, it's because of MMM. Because on Tuesday your money grows by 5%, and on Thursday it grows by 2%, meaning that your money grows 1% every day. Is it all lovely? No bank in the whole wide world will give you that. That's what you need to know about it. That's why you have to rush and register and continue to PH and GH in MMM. Every PH in MMM, whether donation has been made or not, remain frozen until 14 days. By frozen means you cannot get help of the same amount. And the benefit of MMM, as we already said in the previous slide, the money grows 1% daily. So let's say you start with 10,000, let's say you start with 15,000, 1% every day. If you start with 100,000, 1% every day means that every day you are getting 1,000 naira. Means at the end of the month, we are using 30 days as our benchmark for a month. It means you are getting 130,000. You paid into your account by MMM. And there's also a registration bonus attached to MMM. That once you register between $50 to $499, you get a bonus of $50 or $20. And when you register from $500 to $299, you get a bonus of $50. And donations above $3,000, you get a bonus of $100. Tell me MMM is not beautiful. This is an incentive that motivates you to register into MMM. And that's why I tell you, invite your friends, let them PH and GH, and the guidance bonus is also an encouragement for guidance, for people that guidance that help when people have issues in MMM to resolve those issues soonest. And the first level bonus is 5%, the second level is 3%, the third is 1%, the fourth is 0.5%, and vis-a-vis. That's how organized and coordinated MMM is. That's it. So invite people and also register to be a guider. MMM rules. Please, I'll spend much time in this. Rule number 1. Do not share email or bank detail with other members. Very important. Penalty. You'll be blocked from getting help until you give an identity proof. Do not have multiple accounts. You go with PH as many times as one from a single account. Because greed has been a bad. Greed is natural in our mind. People open different accounts so that they will get that what they have talked on the referral bonus. So because of that, it made the system not to be very much dynamic. Please, the penalty of opening multiple accounts is that you'll be permanently blocked and banned from MMM. And don't also, rule number 3, don't also edit your bank details unnecessarily because you mean to place on moratorium. That doesn't mean your money will be lost, not at all. Your money can never be lost in MMM, but it means that you set up a panel that will look into why you change your account, whether it's a friend or an enemy that log into your system and change your account number. All those things is to make sure that you don't lose a dime in MMM. MMM is so coordinated. The risk, yes, everything that has gate has its risk. Let's talk about the risk in MMM. And when I talk about the risk, you have to evaluate the risk and see if you match the gain. MMM is a community of peer-to-peer. Money is endorsed. MMM only redistributes money between each participant, connecting a donor to a recipient. Therefore, in order for the mutual aid process to be sustained, the number of participants donating money should generally increase. Evangelize about MMM, please. Beware of the risk. Donate only what? The spare money. Thank you. Long live MMM. Long live MMM. MMM have eradicated poverty at least by 20% in Nigeria. I'll never, ever be broke in my life courtesy of MMM. Long live Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live MMM. Long live MMM. Long live MMM. Long live MMM. Together we'll change the world. I love MMM.